Alrighty then, what is going on YouTube? Now I'm gonna turn this into a video, but hey, this is more faster, more quicker, better way to edit. To do this. So now, to a degree, we're talking about Star Wars Battlefront with EA. Now I'll say this. As anybody who's seen my videos, I always said it. If you want to spend the money on it, spend the money on it. Those guys, there's a lot of people out there who are gonna spend the money who wasn't in the controversy anyway. They won't want to do it. But for the people who talk the game of, oh, we're against this, and we're not gonna do this, and this is horrible to destroy the game, but then you still go out and buy the practices. I mean, you guys hypocritical. I mean, gee, seriously, you do need to hope that no, just let it go because it's not working out for what you guys are saying. So let me try to get this as quick as I can. So, and coming from a person who formerly worked with EA, thank God I didn't get canned like other the studios, but I walked away, and I'm happy I did walk away. And I said, and you can go back to my first ever end cast that I have. And in that podcast, I said, EA will have to pay me a lot of money for me to come back to work with them because I didn't like to see what was going on behind the curtains. Not that great. It really wasn't. It really wasn't great behind the curtains. So I'm gonna. So we see a lot of how should I say this? So EA. Now you see me talk about it, and I know it's gained. You know, everybody's talking about EA, how bad it is, and whatever, and I could say the same thing too. But you know what? I'm thinking, all right. After they bragged 2 years ago about making almost $1 billion in just microtransaction and DLC, after they have the gall to, and I'm going to do a video about this because as a person who worked on the Need for Speed, to see what the Need for Speed has come to now, it is sickening. It is just just bad. And I still see videos people saying, "Oh, this new Need for Speed Payback is still a great game. This game is one of the best games." And Need for Speed, I'm like, I need some people who say Need for Speed fan. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? If you see what I've seen, have you seen what I've seen? Have you played the games in the past that I've played? Because the answer will be no. Hell no. Not with the microtransactions, not with the freaking card system they put in there. Freaking hell. And of course not with the that you gotta buy stuff. And point taken, you still gotta buy stuff for the damn game, which is stuff. But again, I'm not gonna go to that point. Let's talk about this for real. So EA this year has really not been the best when it comes to EA. It really has not come the best this year, really. They're doing well because of the mobile games and all that stuff. Financially, they're doing all right. So I'm not denying that. But their names have been getting a little dragged to the mud now. Now, I could show you all this stuff, but I just ain't got the time. So like I said, I'm doing this as a quick video per se. You know, it could drag on a little bit depending on who's in the chat. I guess I see Terrell, Dr. Phil going, yeah. But anyway. So, and Middleman just jumped into throwing his problems. But, so, we are basically EA has not been good this year. And I will admit to that. So with all this stuff, these guys, people have been arguing about with EA and saying this is great and everything, and I'll turn it down low. I don't want it to be something crazy in that regard when it comes to the noise. But And all the stuff that we were going on saying with EA and everything, I was like, oh, okay, people are kind of waking up, and we saw the balls, as I said many times. EA has big balls to do certain things. And I'm like, okay, gamers are waking up. Gamers are waking up. That's awesome. I'm happy that they're waking up. This is good. Things are is looking great. And then next thing you know, I'm like, wait a minute. What is this? What's going on here? You guys had EA on the ropes. And everybody is basically like partying. Everybody's throwing a party. Yay! EA's not doing this. Yay, this is crazy. Oh, hell yeah. We're partying like it's 1999. They are. Let me see if I can show something here. Cause this is just ridiculous. Everybody's partying and singing songs and saying, "This is the greatest thing from EA that we won." And I was like, "We won what? We won what? What did we won? What did we accomplish?" Because if that's the case, I'm not seeing what you guys seeing. Oops, dang it, I messed up right there. I'm messing up because the damn computer's acting weird. Dang it. No, come on. Where is it? No, come on. Friggin' YouTube, you sons of bitches. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, I could at least share that. Now you see everybody's like, yeah, oh man, Angry Joe has his thing. Oh yeah, move the loot boxes. Yeah, EA completely removed the microtransaction from Star. Yeah, we have won. Yeah, all this stuff. I'm like, what have you won? That's why I played the music, but I did it horribly. That's all. Bad horrible transition with the music. I apologize. I wanted to do it and have the music playing with this, but again, I'm tired and I'm doing this just like I say as quick as I can because I'm lazy. But I was like, oh yeah. So we go to Angry Joe, and Angry Joe is saying,
"We did it! We did it! What's up, guys? Welcome, Joe.
We did it. Now I listened to the whole video, and I'm gonna answer that question. I'll answer something towards that, as well as in let's see, was it? As well as there, let me see if I got it to the right spot.
So I'm like, all right. Store right now in both places. If you try and buy Crystal, they weren't able to get a real patch going. They shut it down because we told them to. That is the power of gamers. All right, well,
that's the power of gamers, and you're happy about that. Here's my problem with it.
I'm trying to calm down a little bit, and I guess I should probably go back to playing some freaking Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer for about it and be calm but vocal. You are the heroes today. The fact that we managed to get noticed is what's important. It's not about those 3 people who posted death threats. It's about the 70,000 who are calm.
Question: the people who post death threats, even the New York Times found out that was a lie. It was EA doing it to himself. That's how scummy these people can become. Holy crap. And again, I'm against all death threats to any developer, good or bad. But then when the damn New York Times found out that you guys lied about it, and then they found stuff, and then of course Kotaku also found out that it was a bunch of bull crap. I'm like, how scummy can you guys get?
Cool and collected.
Calm, cool, collected. Sure, dude. Sure, we did. That's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did with that. So let me break this down quickly for you. Now, again, that was all a mess. That was my fault, and I apologize for that. So here's the thing. So EA had, like I said, then had a good year when it comes to these other games. Okay, how first of all, and it's gonna be in a video that I want to do with Triple M. They lied as they came out saying, "Oh, remember when they went to the Switch thing? This is not even a Nintendo thing. I just don't like it. I don't like people being assholes and lying like that." Remember when they went to the Switch thing and said, "Yeah, I love it so much. My son's middle name is Luigi, but you still don't want to give Nintendo no games because you wait until next year. Get the frig out of here with that bull crap." But whatever. You came up with Mass Effect Andromeda. Try to push this thing. Try to rush the developers. Try to do horrible things with this. Oh, what happened? Game came out, buggy piece of mess, not the way it's supposed to look horrible, animation. I'm not a graphics girl, but I could tell with the bad animation. When people's heads are spinning like freaking Amityville, that's a problem. And you walking like you're squatting and everything like crazy, that's a problem. That's a problem. But you know what? It didn't do what EA wanted, so it's a fail. It failed for EA. And because it didn't do what EA wanted, they cut back the story DLC that they said, "Oh, we're going to give you the story DLC." Stop. Any other packs? Stop. They even said, "Hey, go to the computer and read. We're going to put out a book if you want to finish Andromeda's story," which is freaked up. You can better get gamers to get gaming. You're going to tell them to read, which we know a lot of gamers don't freaking read because you can see what I argue to some people. They can't do that. They couldn't do that. Then they closed down. They closed down in a way it did, and then absorbed BioWare Montreal into EA proper because that system fucked over some stuff. So again, not a good start. Then they came with Need for Speed. A franchise I thought, hey, they already did bad with charging for gas and all that shit. And last year, of course, you couldn't pause the game. Well, how can you develop a game without pausing it? What? You can't even pause the game? Damn. Anyway, that game came out. Well, of course, they put what they did. Of course, they put a card system in there. So microtransactions the card systems in the game. Games not selling like blockbusters. All right, good. You guys are talking now, and you have EA against the rope. Now, Madden and FIFA, I'm not gonna count those. Why? Because Madden and FIFA, those gamers who buy Madden and FIFA all the time, they always gonna do it. So they accept the loot card system. The system already. So I can't change that. They accepted it. That's it. The EA said they're gonna back it off for a year. We'll see if let's stand to that. Let's see if the shareholders would say, okay, let Madden and FIFA get a rest for a year. I doubt it. Well, it ain't gonna be FIFA because next year is the World Cup, so they're not gonna do that shit. Madden, let's see if that's gonna happen. You have in that case, so it's not selling. So all right, so yeah, right now you have EA. EA is on his back leg. You're like, you gamers are like, all right, EA in the back leg. You're not buying the games. They're feeling the pressure. That's all good. Then came Star Wars Battlefront, the big game they have, the big game they have, ready to rock and roll. The big game they have, ready to rock and roll. Thinking, all right then, what's gonna happen? Star Wars Battlefront. They talked about they gave you the beta. They gave you the beta. People's like, all right, here's the beta. All right. Oh, wait a minute. It's locked. It's two things that game did the beta reveal that's having me crazy. The two things were one of the whole Star Wars, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader iconic, blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. People didn't like that. I can understand that. Again, I'm talking from an objective way of I was never gonna buy the game, not into the Star Wars as most fans are. So I'm telling you my point is that I am indifferent on this. I'm just talking for what I saw. So you're gonna make those characters. If Nintendo did that with Mario, people will get upset. So I will understand that. So I understand the rage for the Star Wars fan. To getting people, you make it so hard to reach and whatever, because you want people to use the microtransaction. But the thing that came into is you lock the progressions to the microtransaction. That's the part that I'm like, wow, really, EA, really? So if John gets 50 headshots and he's killing it up, and I only did 2 bodies or whatever, we both get the same experience? That's asinine. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Okay, that's messed up. All right, I could see that. I see, wow. And then everybody was like, that's messed up. Everybody on YouTube's talking about it. Everybody say, EA sucks. We got to do this. The big YouTubers that are companies are talking about this. And I was like, all right, great, good. All right, that's good. Talk about it. If you guys go say you're going to stand about this. Then EA came back now and say, okay. We're going to drop the price down for the microtransactions and all this stuff and everything. All right. You guys still made videos and said, yeah, this is crazy. We're going to do this. We're not going to do that. And they said, no, we're not taking that, EA. That's messed up. That's effed up. Right now, at this point, you got EA on the ropes right now. You might not change them on their man on FIFA, but on the other games, you got EA on the ropes. So EA will like, all the other games that we have other than mobile and those games, damn, these gamers are not buying our game. They're not putting up with our they're not understanding their lies. Even though you could go back to the video where EA has balls, and you go back. Remember, I said when me and Triple M did the video when EA said, "Oh, we're gonna put gamer satisfaction first before our money." I was like, "Cut the BS." I was like, "That's some balls, son," and I was laughing. I'm not angry. I'm just like, "Wow, you guys have some big old balls to say that." Okay. You got Ian and the ropes. Now, here's another thing that killed me. You guys have that on the ropes. Okay, good. You're gonna do that was let me put this on the screen. Excuse me. I gotta put.
Who freaking ask me anything?
Stop. I don't even want to play you no more because you're annoying. Stop. Okay, here we go. That's what I wanted to show. So then next thing you know, oops, I gotta refresh it because a lot of stuff happened in this time. Bingo. Goody. Okay, good. So then we have, of course, this right here, which is pretty dang, looking at it, I'm like, okay, so people are calling out the BS. Pretty dang good. You got Ian and ropes. Then you have this right here. You go to the reviews. Now this, the user review, I never seen a user review like this. Okay, I know people could troll, I know people could be assholes, but this is pathetic right here on the PlayStation 4, the most popular console. A 0.8. I didn't even know you could even do that. I thought all you could do is 1, so you could average up 1, 0, 1, 1. Wow, I did not even know you could do that. But 73, mediocre, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's doing it, saying whatever it is. The highest score it gotten is a 9.1. Hobby consoles? Where do these publishers come from sometimes? I wonder. Jeez. I'm talking about all of the people from all this stuff. Hobby consoles we got covered. Who are these? God, there's so much people out there that have, I don't even know why. Oh, good grief. Games Radar, I know. Hell, but Code Center Cheat, I know. Those are like legitimate, whatever. EGM, the people, at least I know these people. IGN gave it 6.5, all that stuff. Like, at least I know the people. And I'm like Slant Magazine. I don't know who Slant Magazine is. They gave it a 4. I'm not gonna say nothing about it because I don't even know. They still got Giant Bomb, Polygon, all those guys still Verge, everything's still what it is. which is weird. But okay, so and this is a PlayStation version. It's getting meh scores, very meh scores. Let's go to Xbox One. 71. Oh, 0.5. Holy crap. 0.5. Okay. So you have math scores and 0.1, and it goes on the same thing. So we got that. The only one that does off, because here's the problem. And if you read some of the reviews, there's another problem that happened, because and if you people buy it, you accepted some of this crap. But so I'm going to show the PC version. Wow. Oh, wow. This was not there. So they did change it. The PC was higher. The PC was in the green. So they dropped it down. They dropped it down to video card in 72. When I last checked this thing, it was like at 70. It was a 78. And it dropped down to 72 within a half a day. Damn. Okay. All right. There you go. So it dropped down. And that's PC now. Okay. So hell. Okay. You voice your opinions or whatever. If this game, and like I said, everybody's talking about, oh, this game, whatever, and they're all happy. People are going to go out to buy the game. If this game sells well, because I know people are going to buy it sells well, and again, the channels like Angry Joe and those guys, if they get the game to play, review copies or not, you're promoting the crap for the stupidness. Don't do it, but they're gonna do it. But here's another problem that propped up. Now that's why I thought the score for the PC was high, because of this. And I'm gonna play it in let's see, where was it? Was not that. There you go. So what happened is, when you take the code, they said now that they took the microtransactions out. And when you take the code out, and this is just before they said what they said, this is what's gonna happen. You mess with the code, you didn't clean it up, you're gonna get buggy messes, as you can see right here. You're gonna get bugs, game-breaking bugs, messed up bugs. This is avocado position, but I've seen other people talk gameplay as well too, and they have done the same thing with the TIE Fighter. And also they drop into the ships. I've seen that. So it's like, okay, not surprising, because you took you took some code and changed it in the last second, and now the game has problems. And he said he reset the game many times again. I'm going through possession, but I've seen other people talk about this too. It's doing it in first person view, it's doing it in third person view. You get stuck in the walls, you're doing stuff, you're doing phantom, you're doing your body just frail. It's happening. You mess with the code. And again, the thing that killed me the most is DICE and EA came and said, we're turning off the microtransactions temporarily. That's what was in the thing, temporarily. And that's what Angry Joe and the Genius guy and other people, some people was bringing it out. Well, yeah, we're skeptical of EA. They might stick it back in, but at least we changed them. You ain't changed nothing if they turn it off temporarily. And then after January 1st, when you people ain't watching and you're 2018, hooray, let's go, let's have fun, let's drink. Microtransactions back in there. You're like, how the hell I'm getting my ass lost? Look at that. Jim, in this one, Jim was basically shooting the thing dead on, and the only way he could break it, blow things up, was with the volley burst. Now, if you can play a game like this, it's better for you, because I sure can't freaking play a game like this. And I'm sorry for the people watching this and their eyes are hurting them. I apologize. This is some bull crap, though. This is what happened when games are what they are. But this is not a win. If they put out oh, this is just crazy. Like I said, I don't want to hurt nobody else's eyes, so I want to. If they pull out a what do you call it? Put out and win and make so much games, and this, they take it off basically so that people could buy it, and then switch it back on. And then because again, Destiny said they're never going to do Ubisoft said we're never going to do microtransactions, and I'm not Destiny. Shit, my mistake. And the Division, and they did. They sneaked it in. And if y'all think that EA is not going to be doing that bullcrap, y'all are better people than y'all better fools than I am. This is just ridiculous. They're doing that just to get you through the door. Say, hey man, come on in, man. Get you in the door. I ain't got no traps. I ain't got no whatever, nothing in them. As soon as you get in there, they're gonna, as long as you in the door, and they got you, man. They're gonna do the thing. So right now, you have EA against the ropes. And if this game sells well enough for EA, and then they're gonna steal back in the microtransaction, gamers basically just punched the crap out of EA, had him on the ropes like Muhammad Ali, and then just like walked away thinking, oh, I got this, no problem. And EA just did one swing and you knock you out. It's not a win yet. It's not a win. You have to send the clear message to these guys. And if, like Angry Joe was saying, well, if they pull this off again, then in Battlefront 3, then I'm not going to buy. No, talk about it now. If you want to play the game so much, here's the thing. The game's already done. It's already print. How about you wait 3 months when the game is used? How about you do that? Wait till the game is used. You can buy it, play what you want to play. You're not giving money to EA, and you're not playing microtransaction. If the microtransaction in there, you don't want to buy the microtransaction, you're good. But don't buy the game they want. If you speak this now for other people, and again, this is me saying this to all other people. If you're gonna buy the game no matter what, which most of you people was gonna do, go ahead, enjoy the game, do what you want. It's your money, you do what you want. But if you're gonna be if you're the YouTubers who come on saying yeah and all this stuff and talking like Joe and everybody else, tell you right now, y'all are full of crap, which I'm not surprised that you are. But nope, sorry, not gonna fall for this crap. You guys are just full of it, and that just proves it. That just proves it. I would not be celebrating when I got somebody on the ropes if I know I could win the match. And EA, I am one person. I'm sorry. I'll be honest about this. I don't want people to lose their jobs because I know how rough that is. I feel more like right now that EA bought Respawn. I feel worse that Visceral got shut down because Visceral wasn't a bought studio. It was a part of EA in the first place. And then they changed it to Visceral Games, and then they shut them down. So it wasn't like they bought the studio. These guys were in studio already, and I feel bad for the people who lost their jobs. Respawn, nah, I don't feel sympathy for them if they go down with the ship. Why? Because you shouldn't. It's like a horror movie. You see the writing on the wall. You see all these developers got shut down, and you still went in there and give a hearty handshake with the devil and say, yeah, give me the whatever. Even though the same devil put your game in a spot last year that you could have made a lot of money, and they messed and almost F you over with Titanfall 2. Why? They almost cannibalized. They did, but you could have gotten more sales. They basically cannibalized your game against that, against Battlefield 1. That's the thing that kills me with that. And you went in and signed a thing. So no, I will not feel not a sympathy for anybody lost their jobs. The people who didn't have nothing with it, yes, again, I'll be that. But really, the company, I would be like, oh crap, what did we did? If they signed with the devil, you guys signed with the devil, and then you get shut down. And here's the bad part about it. Here's the sad part about it. If this game doesn't sell, people will say, well, DICE might be on a chopping block. Well, they already cut down half of DICE already with DICE LA and shut that down. And I feel bad about it too. Like I said, I really do. But You make bad decisions. That's what happened. It's called real life. It's effed up that people lose their jobs this way. EA don't give a damn about y'all, the gamers. Even though they come with that horse crap about we get gamers. You know, our gamers are more important than our profits. Get the flip out of here. The sad about it, I mean, tell the truth. I know it's a profit. Just say it. But no, insulting my intelligence is the one thing I hate in this world. And EA, you're just horrible in that regards of doing that. Really, you are. Just despicable. And you guys now have DICE. Let's say DICE. I don't think to a degree, but let's see. They're hired out of it. But Ghost Games and Respawn, well, Respawn not until Respawn release the next game. We don't know. But that I know Ghost Games and I know BioWare. They're on the chopping block. Respawn just looking at the chopping block. DICE might be close to the chopping block. But those two games are because they did not sell this year. And I'm telling you right now, there's nothing to celebrate yet. And I don't know why would you put people. That's why I see these YouTubers put this stuff. We won, we did this, we regressed. EA. That's all I want to say. Gamers won, EA 0. No. EA 100, gamers won. If you want to say that, because again, all the great franchise EA destroyed and developing studio team that is not now doing good now. Are you kidding me? All the EA big games that we lost with that. Same thing again with Visceral Games. We lost one franchise with Sims. What they did with Sims with Mystic. Not Mystic. God dang it. I forgot. You guys know the studio. I am so sorry, but it's not Mystic. It's Maxim. Yes, they Maxis. When they did with them and all the other stuff, like seriously, you guys got in your butts handed to you. We got our butts handed to us. EA is Red Fox put EA 1000 gamers won. Exactly. EA has won more. And it couldn't win 2015 when they walked away with almost $1 billion in microtransactions and DLC. Almost $1 billion, over $940 million in only transaction and DLC. I think I would think they're happy with that. Right now they're ahead of $640 million because majority of it is because of the mobile games. So and EA's right now is riding still good. They're still making money. That's why I said that. But you guys got them against the rope. Let's see if you guys press EA down or you just let off the gas and let them walk away. How many studios closed? How many franchises fallen because of EA? A lot. I already done told you there's 12 studios that got shut down, and if you add two places, which is DICE LA and Montreal, BioWare Montreal, that would be 14. The franchises, way too much. Way too much. I would say at least in the 30s of franchises EA has destroyed. So it's right now. You guys got a buggy game. You want? Oh yeah, I forgot. They said that two people that I watch. I'm watching the video again. I didn't buy the game. I'm going off of people's expression of the reviews, and these are reviews from IGN and whatever. The campaign is almost like Mass Effect Andromeda. There's no end game. It's just story. So again, hey, y'all buy what y'all want to buy. Have fun with it. Have fun. Enjoy your game the way you want to enjoy it. But you YouTubers who come on and express that all the shit that y'all talk about and it falls in deaf ears and being a hypocrite as much as you guys are, sorry. I hold you for that, but I technically speaking, I don't care. The industry is destroying itself right now. It is. Couldn't when you got people freaking as we did in the last podcast, people are now pre-ordering friggin' microtransactions. You're pre-ordering microtransactions and loot box before the game comes out. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? So you're gonna do that? Okay. All right. Now at the end of the year, we're still gonna do that video because we're gonna put all this shit together because we'll see what Star Wars really do. Me and Triple M, we're gonna reconvene and talk about this bullcrap because remember, EA said when we did a video in August, the gamers are important at a profit. We're looking at what we see right now. Again, me and Triple M, since we the two did that podcast, we're gonna give our grade on that. And I can tell you right now, between companies that developing studios, not companies, between companies of the year, let's just say gaming companies of the year, yeah, EA and Capcom. I don't know what's going on, but oh boy, between those two, I don't know who's going to be number one when I want to pick when I do my end of the year podcast. There's going to be some bull crap. So right now, I'm don't want to release it today, and I am still gonna release the Mario stuff and stuff about stuff and everything. So I might have, I don't know, I might have a weird podcast tonight. Other than this one, we'll see how it works out. I don't know yet. We're gonna be really late in the night, if anything. But I hope everybody enjoy any game they're playing on any console, PC. Let me see. Like sad because people love Star Wars so much that they would probably buy it anyway. Well, we'll see. I'm not saying I can't say nothing right now. The reviews are not helping that for regular gamers. But you are right. It is a franchise that people are very devoted for, and they'll buy it. And again, if it sells good, I can't say it would be mostly people who don't follow YouTube and the game industry or Twitter or Twitch like that, which I have no problem with. Those guys are naive to the point, and I'm gonna hop them. It's your money. You can do what you want to do with it. I'm just looking at the freaking people, the multiple people who keep on saying we won, and I don't, and as Chris Rock said when he said with OJ, we won. What the frick did we won? I didn't get my prize that we won something. We didn't. So I'm gonna basically end it around here. Thank you, Red Fox, Mel Yin Yao, Dr. Feelgood. Why is it 20? Yin Yang Yao, Toretti 3. Thank y'all for joining me in this and Sprite. And again, anybody else out there who are joining to list to hear what's gonna happen. Again, if you're gonna buy the game and do all this stuff, it's your money. But again, no, if you're gonna be that big of a hypocrite, I mean, I don't know why people. It's like from a Nintendo side of a YouTuber, like I look at a person look at how you call it, Etika. You know who he is. People overlook some of the stuff. He got a big channel and everything. When you lie that you had a Switch when you didn't have to, again, trying to insult my intelligence, I lost all respect in you. I lost all my respect in you, but people still keep on going because he's a fan, he does that, and we take his thing and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't do that. You don't need to do that. Why don't you just tell the truth and you won't be caught up in a lot of crap? You don't got your hand in the cookie jar. You know what? My hand's in the cookie jar. Yes, it is in the cookie jar. I just let it go. But no, you all want to stand high and mighty to get your views, your clickbaits, all that stuff, and say, yeah, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And then you're still buying the game. You're still doing whatever it is. You're such a fan that has that. Again, Twilight Princess. And you go back to my channel, see that video. One of my, other than Breath of the Wild, one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. I didn't buy Hyrule Twilight Princess HD because the way the game plays, even though it's one of my favorite games, I didn't buy it for the Wii U because of the way the game plays. Nothing wrong with the game aesthetically. The game is still in the saran wrap. Somebody else bought it for me, and I told the person, you don't need to, because I know the window, which again, I was telling Triple M that earlier today. Going back, like people are like, oh man, you know, some people try to say I'm wrong with stuff, and I don't know where I said wrong. And some people say you predict all this stuff. Half of it is because again I see a pattern. But people, so here's another thing I got quote unquote correct. When everybody saw that, oh man, I gotta buy Zelda Breath of the Zelda Twilight HD to get the Minna, as we call it. No, it's Wolf, but we said Minna, the Minna amiibo. I was like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can go back to any the end cast that around that time when they had that direct. You don't have to do that. I guarantee you, Nintendo gonna sell that, but by itself. Guarantee you that. Nope. Some people are saying, "Oh man, no, Nintendo put it in the package and all that stuff." Okay, so Nintendo basically Kenji, but Nintendo basically, so Kenji sending me the game. You know, I told him I don't want it. I said, "Don't want it. I don't need it. It makes no sense to have it." He still sent it to me. I said, "All right, open up the box. You saw it. You saw that if it's a pack, it wouldn't have its own barcode. It has its own individual barcode." I'm like, "This is gonna be standalone. Go to Amazon. Go to Best Buy stuff. Mint is selling by itself." That's the kind of stuff that like I know what's gonna happen, so I didn't have to worry about that. So yes, there are franchises I know people love to death and whatever. Like me, again, if Metroid goes to some really BS stuff, and I'm a Metroid fan, and they do crap like this, what the EA done, I ain't buying Metroid. I'm not buying that game. I will tell to Nintendo, hell no, I'm buying that game. Even though I'm a big Metroid fan. And I bought, all the other games that people say are so bad, other M and Federation Force. I bought it, enjoyed it, had fun playing the game. But subjectively, I can't argue that because everybody has their opinion. Objectively, the game wasn't broken. The controls worked. So I have no problem with that crap. As I just showed you, you got a broken game because you messed with the code at the last second and you couldn't patch it. And of course, they're going to patch it. And so when you do your big ass install on your piece and your games, and then now do a install with the patches, good luck with that. Really good luck with that. So I wish let's see what EA does. I don't think it's a victory, and as Mr. Red Fox said, he is 100% correct. EA is 1,000, gamers 1. That's the score. That is the score. And I guarantee you, him and Dr. Feelgood are gonna have it on their podcast, and they're gonna break a foot off at EA in the same way. I really I don't really care what EA does to a point. I don't like that they're lying and they're bullshitting all the time, but I will laugh and call out the YouTubers who are bigger, who are way more influenced, who talk that shit and throwing their hands up like they won something and they didn't want not a damn thing yet. They said they literally said turning off microtransactions temporarily. Temporarily, and you saw what people were saying in the video, in the audio part of the thing. They were saying, "Oh, they turned out, they got rid of the microtransactions." Or do they still have it? Yeah, pay to win removed from Battlefront. Victory. We took away EA's cash cow. Yes, we won. And of course, Angry Joe's angry victory rant. I'm like, y'all ain't won nothing yet. I'm looking at it like, y'all ain't won nothing yet until they took it out, because they're going to sneak it back in. And I'm happy that y'all said it in the video, but that's not a victory to me. A victory is EA change it. And if this game sells, you guys might not have the chance to really force EA when it comes to the other games they have, like Anthem and all the other stuff, to say, shit, we can't do this with these kind of games. FIFA and Madden, those gamers accept it, but other games, we can't pull this shit off. And that is what was on that was on the table. And if you guys basically take the cash and let that deal go, then you know what else I can say. So with that, I wish you guys a good night, enjoying all the games. And you know what I always say, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Have a good night.